Hi, I'm Ishan and I'm a data scientist. I have almost 3.5 years of experience. Well, actually, four, but relevant experiences of 3.5 years. And I have, so as for my background, I have studied mechanical engineering and I graduated in 2014. After that, I had completed another data science course in Mumbai, and it was a data science course where we had all the subjects, including machine learning and deep learning. And also, there it was a 1 year course, and it was in 2015. I did it in 2015-16. And what else? I think. After that, I've been lucky enough to work in different domains. Initially as a data analyst, and later a senior data analyst, and then finally in 2017 I worked as a data scientist in a Mumbai-based company. And over these years, I have worked on many technologies. I learned R and Python both, but initially I used to work on R. Later, I also learned Python and started working on those. I've worked on Tableau and also on many machine learning tools like Veka and NLP projects. Yes, building recommendation system. And well, that is it all about me. So what I found was that all these courses, had good curriculum, almost covering everything that there is to in data science, starting from data analytics, learning all the tools, and then machine learning, moving on to machine learning. And also some of them offered deep learning and neural networks and artificial intelligence. But what I found very surprising was that physical classes were not so common, of course, because of the whole COVID-19 lockdown and everything. But when I met Vignesh in Besant Technologies, first of all, my interaction with him was very nice, very good. He is a lovely fellow. He explains everything very clearly. He has a lot of patience. He listens to your questions and answers them. All the answers. He answered all my questions, and it was a very good interaction. He is like that friend you can easily talk to. And we discussed the whole course. He showed me everything that the professor would be taking, and what all things. How the best part about Besant Technologies in comparison to other institutes, what I found was that the course curriculum was very vast and properly detailed oriented. Also, they have a lot of flexibility. This is the big difference that I found. All the courses here, there are many professors available, all very well educated and experienced. And also they have relevant experience, as because they are all, most of them are working already for big companies, MNCs. So here the flexibility that I'm talking about is in terms of if you want something more additional other than say Python, you want to learn more tools or more libraries instead of just learning the initial NumPy and Pandas. If you want more, that can all be discussed and arranged, and you can tell them a week before, and they will arrange a class for that, a professor who can teach you that. So this was the big difference that I found. And also the timings were very reasonable. Mostly they are in the morning, but if in case you miss something, they are flexible enough to arrange another class in the evening or over the weekend. And I really like that. And also when so another one good thing that I would really like to mention here is that from the very beginning itself, you can start applying for companies. Within 15 days, Vignesh told me that I can start applying, and he was ready to help me. And in fact, the first day itself, the professor also suggested a few companies that I can apply, and he was very kind enough to arrange calls taking after taking my resume. And that is definitely there. And also, I think what I believe is, in a teacher, what you really require is someone who can, take out the best out of the student. They can understand their potential and take out their best. So I remember this in one of the statistics class, when he would always ask me questions, and it is a good revision for me too. And look, at the time I was able to answer the questions, and all of a sudden he just you know out of the blue he asked, Ishan, if everything, everything, then what is stopping you? Why don't you just start applying? And believe me, for a second I did not have a response. I was like, yeah, he's right. I mean, of course I should start applying. It's time now. I can continue revising, I can continue studying, and I should apply. And that is how I started applying. And I gave interviews. I think I gave 2 to 3 interviews before I got a call from one of the companies, and they arranged a client interview at the first day itself. It went excellently. He mostly asked questions on SQL and Tableau, which I had learned here. And based on that, the interview went very well. And this has happened for the first time with me, that in the first interview itself, he selected me. He said ki, I'm really excited to get you onboarded. And yeah. So after that first interview, there were a few HR rounds, and documentation and everything got processed. And I'm really excited to share that I have joined the company last week, and I've got a very handsome salary package, and yeah, also a very good interesting job profile in one of the leading banking technologies for the leading banks. I think my uh, suggestion for someone who's taking the course will be that from the very first day itself, they try to capture everything that there is, whatever the professor is teaching, and then spend at least 2 to 3 hours, or self time to study all those things, and try to be moving along with the class. And if you're getting stuck, you should just raise your hand, ask, tell the professor that you need to explain it again. I think that is the most precious thing that you can, that will really save you a lot of time. And other than that, yes, you need to revise a lot, because there's as I said, it's a vast course, and as you move ahead, there will be a lot of things you need to get, refresh everything. So every weekend, this is what I do. Every weekend I try to revise everything that I have learned, what all assignments we have done, so I'll revise those assignments again. That really helps. And thank you, and all the best.